Good morning, students. Now we will continue the concept with some questions. Solution of quadratic equation by completing the square. That was the concept was going on. Example number 8. From the example 8, I start the concept. Solve 5x square minus 6x minus 2. This is the question. Hope it's gonna be easy to you because what I discussed the concept yesterday, it was a bit easy. Now look at it is a minus sign. I taught you we have a two important formula, this one and plus, and this is a minus b whole square, this is obviously a plus b whole square. By looking these two, one can simply understand that it is the coefficient of x is minus sign, so it will be compared with this one with minus. So how I turn this? Look at, first I taught you whenever you want to compare, you want to make this equation as this one, coefficient of this should be 1. So it is coefficient of x square is a 5. So first I'll make it 1. So on dividing, what to do? Divide by 5. Divide by 5. When it will be divisible by 5 or divide by 5, it gonna be x square. This gonna be 6 by 5. This gonna be 2 by 5. Very simple. What I did? Divide by 5. After doing so, you know this also divide by 5, but it is the same meaning. 0. So x square minus 6 by 5, x minus 2 by 5, now term is with you. Now what I'll do? I'll turn to this as this one. So I need a square, which is x square. Then I need 2ab. So don't look here, but look here only. 2. Then a is your x. b is always half of 6 by 5. Look at it. Half of 6 by 5 meaning you just multiply by 2 in denominator. It's gonna be half. It is 6 by 10. But you can cancel and you can write 3 by 5. So half of 6 by 5 is 3 by 5. Now you have chosen that b is 3 by 5. So you need b square. Don't look 2 by 5. It will be written lastly. But you need a b square in plus sign. So write plus b was 3 by 5. So write here 3 by 5 whole square, which is b square. And you remember that is a b square added by us. So we have to subtract same from our side, plus and minus. And this is minus 2 by 5 will be stated right here. So this is only the thing which is to consider, that plus and minus, same thing. B square add and b square subtract. Now, these three terms will, as it is according to the formula, which will be written a minus b square. So a square minus 2ab plus b square, these three terms will be written a minus b square. And this is minus a first three term changed like that. Now this is 3 square 9, 2 5 square 25, minus 2 by 5 is equal to 0. Again the same thing, x minus 3 by 5 square is equal to, these two I transfer that side, minus and minus gonna that side, both will changes the sign, minus 5 is gonna plus plus. Now I'll take an LCM. These two will be 25, 9 and 10. This is x minus 3 by 5 whole square is equal to, it is 19 by 25. It is 19 by 25. Now what to do? This is a square. And definitely we have to take a square root both sides so that I can find the value of x. You remember student, in yesterday lecture I taught you that this should be positive. If it is supposed to be negative, your answer cannot be possible. That time the square root of negative number will come and it is not possible. But this time the possibility yes, because it is a plus sign. So after square root, after taking square root, it is a x minus 3 by 5. This is plus minus 19 upon 25. After that, x minus 3 by 5 plus minus 19 cannot come out. but 25 can be written 5 only. Now what I'll do, I'll just take one by one both sign, but before you also can do that plus minus 19 upon 5, this minus 3 by 5 will transfer that side as 3 by 5. Better, and it is after taking plus sign, after taking minus sign, two answer will have after it. X is equal to plus 90. If I take a plus sign, what will happen? 19 upon 5 plus, which is not needed to write here, plus 3 by 5. And after taking an LCM, it's gonna be 19 plus 3 upon 5. You know that this is under root 19, it is a 3. Both cannot be added with numerically, so as it is, it will be written. And then minus sign, x is equal to minus 19 upon 5 plus 3 by 5, both taken after LCM, it is just like that. So this is first answer, this is second answer. So don't worry and scared about that the answer is coming in the root sign. It may possible. So this is the way of working. Now it is in your habit, I think, because question is not tough. So after it, we just want to take one more question so that you understand it well. Next one, I am taking ninth question. Ninth question. 4x square 3x plus 5. Solve. By completing the square method, it is written. Page number 82, you can see page number 82. It is written there. Solve by completing the square method. So what to do first? You remember, it is a plus sign. So I'll compare with a square 2ab plus b square, which is equal to a plus b whole square. The second thing is, it is a x square. Along with x square, we have a 4, and as I taught you that the coefficient of x square must be 1. So you should do divide by 4. So on dividing by 4, it is gonna be x square. It is 3 by 4x. It is a 5 by 4. And then same concept what you have already studied, that coefficient of x is 3 by 4. It is a plus sign, so it is a plus sign. Definitely I'll turn to this term as it is, this one. So okay, start. A square plus 2a. B is a half of 3 by 4. So half of 3 by 4 meaning multiply by 2 in denominator. It's gonna be 3 by 8. Then I need a b square, which is my 3 by 8 square. So you add, you have to subtract. And then lastly 5 by 4 is equal to 0. Now first three term will be a square plus 2ab plus b square, a plus b whole square, minus 3 3s are 9, 8 8s are 64, plus 5 by 4 is equal to 0. Now both term will first transfer that side. It gonna be this first I'm writing 9 by 64, which was minus, gonna be plus, and this is plus, it is minus. Now I'll take an LCM both sides. Now LCM of this side only. This is the same term. This is LCM is 64, and 60 here it is just 9 minus this is 4. 16 5 is 80. 80 will be here. The next term will be 3 by 8 whole square is equal to this, both will be 71 upon 64. And unfortunately we have got a negative number. And after it, if you will try to do square root, it is plus minus, no worry about, but 71 upon 64 will come, which is actually not exist, because 2 times already I have told that in under root sign negative number should not be there. If it is coming, it is unfortunate, and we say that it is not exist. When it is not exist, we cannot find its real answer. We have to drop our answer right there. So no more solution is there. So this is the question. May or may not come in exam, but we cannot say clearly. The concept is good, so we should know. Okay. Now let me tell you one. Now let me tell you one concept which is gonna be key formula for you. As far as the quadratic equation solution is concerned, we have first is a middle term splitting method, second is a completing the square method, and third is calling formula method. And easy is concerned, I tell you that formula method always student prefer the formula method. And what is formula? So I am telling you this one. So look at how we can create the formula. This is very interesting. I am now telling you formula method of solving the quadratic equation. So look at now. Let ax square plus bx plus c is a quadratic equation where definitely a is not equal to 0. We know it. A is not equal to 0. So this is ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0 is a quadratic equation. It's a general form, you know. I just want to do the same thing which I taught you. I'll make it complete square. I'll make it complete square. So that what I'm going to do? First I'll make it 1. So divide by a. So this is going to be x square. This is going to be b by a. This is c by a. Now I'll do same. I'll use it as a plus sign. So I'll use a square plus 2ab plus b square, which is meaning a plus b whole square. Which is meaning a plus b whole square. Now don't get confused about this a and this a. Please, it is a formula only. So I would arrange this according to this one. So let's start. It is a square plus I want 2ab. So look at 2. A and b is a half of this one. So half of this one meaning b upon 2a. So how we make half? We just multiply 2 in denominator. B by 2a. Now it is a b. It is your b. A square plus 2ab plus I want b square. So what is b? That time b by 2a. You know you add, you have to subtract. So a square plus 2ab plus b square add, b square subtract, and only c by I am right here. Hope you have got. Now, first three term a square plus 2ab plus b square gonna be a plus b whole square, as I wrote the formula, a plus b whole square. Now these two term I will transfer that side. So this is minus, will change as a plus, and this is plus gonna minus. So I will now solve this one before taking square root. This is gonna be b square upon 2 is a 4a square. This is c by a. This is b square upon 4a square. This is c by a. Now I'll take an LCM. So this is b square minus this 4a square. So what about here? Look at it is 4a square and a. Have a LCM 4a square. No, I didn't multiply these two. Don't worry about that. I just only wrote the term which is actually the lowest common multiple. This is 4a square and this is a. So I'll write 4a square. So this is same, and on dividing a square in this particular term we'll have a 4a. This is the procedure of LCM. You just have to divide to this. In this one 4a square divided by a, we have a 4a, and 4a will multiply in c. It is 4ac. 4ac. And what about here? Look at the term x plus b upon 2a whole square equal to, this is gonna be b squared minus 4ac upon 4a square. Now what I'll do, I'll make a square root. So you know that on taking square root, it will move, plus minus will come. This is b square minus 4ac. This is also been a square root. You know 4a square, 4 have a square root 2 and a square have a square root a. So I only use square root in numerator because denominator already I have taken out the term, proper term. This is 4a square gone of 2a. This is a square gone of a. Now I'll do x is equal to, I'll transfer b by 2a that side, it is plus, so it is a minus now. 2b by 2 I have a plus, it is minus now, and plus minus it is b square minus 4ac upon 2a. Now take an LCM of both sides, sorry, right side, it is b minus b plus minus b square minus 4ac upon 2a. Upon 2a. This is fantastic formula you are looking here. This is spatial formula. This is called formula method. Okay, this all will not come in exam, as I know, as I have experience about that, I'm telling you. But this formula is one of the important formula ever. Minus b plus minus b square minus 4ac upon 2a. This is for x. Now what to do, student? Whatever the equation will be with you, you only compare by this equation. You just catch a, b, c, and whatever the values of a, b, c you will get, you only put the values here and get your x directly without doing this method. So this is the formula. Now write this formula in a copy, and I think you should write whole the procedure in a copy, and then we can do all the questions of the quadratic equation. Definitely about the solution I'm telling you, you can use this formula. So okay, how we can use the formula, I'll tell you. Look at one question I'm telling you. Question number 11 I'm taking. Question 11 I'm taking. Look at the question. Before doing this question, I tell you one more thing. Now we have a three method. First splitting method, second completing the square method, third formula method. You till now I didn't tell you even a single question of formula method, but I tell you the three methods with you. Until and unless you will be told to use the solution by a particular method, then you are free. Till then you are free. Meaning, if you will be told to solve the quadratic equation by completing the square method, you are bounded. You have to use the completing of the square method. But if you are told only that solve the equation, then you are free to do by any method. And this formula method is one of the easy methods. So I will request you use this formula as possible from your side. Okay, example 11 is the last of the day. Question says, find two consecutive odd positive integer, sum of whose square is 290. One thing, it is odd positive integer. You know that till now we had a 2 or 3 question consecutive integer. First used to take x and consecutive taken x plus 1. But let me say it is odd. So I tell you, if you will take 3 as an odd number, its consecutive number will be 5. Or suppose instead of odd, may even number can come. So suppose first is a 4, so its even number will be 6, consecutive number. So in both cases we have to add 2. Add 2. 3 plus 2 5. 4 plus 2 6. So in case of even or odd, if first number is x, second number will be taken x plus 2. So student, in this question we are told find two consecutive odd positive integers. So you write let first odd positive integer be x. So its consecutive odd positive integer will be x plus 2. So always add 2 in both cases, either of odd or even. If instead of odd is even coming, okay, still x and x plus 2 in both cases. As per question says find two consecutive odd positive integer, the sum of whose square is 290. Sum of whose square is 290 meaning sum of whose square, sum meaning plus of whose square meaning square of x and square of x plus 2. Sum of whose square is equal to 290. This is gonna be equation. Now you will first convert to this whole equation general form, like x square, open it by all the way, a plus b whole square, a square plus b square plus 2ab. Now make it as a very simple way, x square and x square, 2x square, this is 4x and plus 4, 290. Then these two will be 286. Before doing the next, I tell you all can be deduced by dividing 2. The whole equation can be divisible by 2. So divide by 2. This is x square, this is 2x, this is 143. Now question is with you. Now I am not telling you by the completing of square method, because I taught you here recently the formula, and I again told you, I'm telling you that formula method is one of the easiest concepts. So use this. So how we can use? Look at it very first time you're looking. First compare by ax squared bxc. You compare by this. So what is a? The coefficient of x square is a, 1. A is 1. What is b? 2. And what is c? Minus 143. Look at minus 143. Now x is equal to, what is the formula? What is the formula? This one, the formula I derived last board. This is a formula. Use it and put all the values. Look at minus b minus 2. b square 2 square. 4 into a into c upon 2a. Put all the values instead of ABC. Now, sometimes student cancel 2 and 2. Don't do this, because both tied in a plus and minus sign. So don't do this. 2 2s are 4, minus minus plus, multiply this upon 2 1s are 2. Now x is equal to, these 2 will be 576. And square root of 576 is 24. You should remember. Now take a plus sign and take a minus sign. So on taking plus sign, plus will be chosen. These 2 will be 22 by 2, meaning answer 11. If I take a minus sign, so x will be minus 2 minus 22 upon 2, 24 sorry. These 2 will be 26 by 2, answer will be minus 13. It is not possible. Why it is not possible? Because in question we are told first odd positive integer, So it is a positive. So 11 is an odd number. It is the correct answer. So definitely it is not possible, leave it. So 2 consecutive positive odd integer will be 11 first, and 11 plus 2 30. That's an answer. So hope you have got the concept of the formula method. Now whatever the questions you are having, you can use this method. So further we will see tomorrow. Thank you.